Since Snapshot 21W05A, moss block has been part of Minecraft Java Edition. When people realized the potential for farming moss to produce excess bone meal, technical players began the journey in moss farm designing. In this video, I'll be covering the history of the development in moss farming and also be recommending the design that currently performs the best. However, there are also a lot of designs that I won't be covering because all of them are roughly the same layout and not so interesting. On February 4th, 2021, Youmiel posted a video about a simple moss block farm on YouTube and mentioned that it is possible to make it self-sustaining by spreading larger areas with moss. Cubic Meter and Glods then both made some self-sustaining designs based on that concept. On March 24th, Youmiel and Polarlight published their moss farm on Bilibili, which glitches the items upwards and collects them with water streams above the piston. This farm produces 4,500 bone meal per hour. They also posted a better version that produces more than 5,000 bone meal per hour on the 9th of May. On May 15th, Youmiel posted his moss farm design that produces 1,500 bone meal per hour, which is also one of the most well-known designs. On 26th of September, I saw a design on Reddit posted by Master Mode, which produces 4,200 bone meal per hour with a single module. It works very differently by pulling down the stone, spreading and breaking the moss with zero-ticking sticky pistons, and finally pushing the leftover stone blocks back into place. The water to generate the stone blocks will also push the items into the collection system, and some items will glitch downwards through the sticky pistons or sideways into the collection system too. Dark also posted his moss farm v3 around the same time, which is unload resistant and easily tellable. However, it only produces 2,450 bone meal per hour because it runs on a 60 game tick cycle instead of a 30 game tick cycle. All of the designs I just showed work by spreading the moss on a flat layer and then destroying them. But now I'll be showing some other interesting layouts that people began to use. On December 22nd, silentbug posted a design that produces 4,200 bone meal per hour. His design is shaped like a staircase and it breaks the foliage with the pistons above the stone, which also pushes all the item drops to the middle. Twans also posted their 6 game tick moss farm that produces a crazy amount of 24,600 bone meals per hour. It uses a hopper layout and breaks the foliage by pushing some powdered snow blocks. Items will glitch around and eventually be pushed to the middle into the collection system. Taking inspiration from silentbug's staircase layout, Xiaoming made a design that produces 5,100 bone meal per hour with an inverted hopper layout and item collection via a pool of water. Silentbug then shared yet another design, only harvesting the central 5x5 area to increase simplicity and lag efficiency, producing 3,400 bone meal per hour. Recently, Soul tested and compared numerous moss farm designs and concluded that this new layout by silentbug has the best lag to raise ratio. Finally, Emilia designed a moss farm that performs the best according to Soul's testing. It is easily tellable with 9 blocks high modules and a global clock at the top. This design is very lag friendly due to minimal moving blocks and very short item lifetimes. And that's all for today's video. Big shout out to Soul for testing a ton of moss farm designs and figuring out which one performs the best. I'll be linking all the designs I showed in the description. I'll also be linking an article about moss mechanics written by Youmiel and a translated version in the description too. If you like my video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.